Alright, what's up guys? I'm JP with twocoastcustoms.com, and today we're going to do a little installment on a mold making tutorial. This mold we're making is a mold of a Predator P1 head. My take on it, my version of it, it's sculpted in clean clay. We're molding in smooth-on dragon skin with a fiberglass hard-shelled mother mold. Today I will be putting the mother mold section on half of the mold, which means I have half the rubber mold done at this point, and I'm putting on the fiberglass section. On the next segment of videos, I'm going to show you how to actually apply the rubber and my techniques to do it and be efficiently cost saving, as well as making a strong mold that you can make many copies out of. Change up the setup a little bit, tell me what you think. Other than that, I had a question from a couple people. Say, hey, where do you get those sexy coast to coast t-shirts? Well, the answer to that is I actually do screen printing for a living, and I can print all kinds of shirts like this and crazy designs. So if you would be interested in a coast to coast custom shirt, I will be doing a run of shirts here shortly, and they will be pretty cheap, really cheap for a prop t-shirt. But yeah, if you're interested in one, just let me know, and I'll make that extra one when I go to printing, and when it comes time to distribute, I'll make an update as well as show you the shirts online, and you can send me your shipping information and we'll go from there. But with no further ado, let's go ahead. I'll bring you out in the shop and I'll show you a few supplies that I'm going to be using to make this fiberglass mother shell. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and show you my little fiberglass setup that I made. It's nice. It's a rolling table. You don't need this, but it's nice to have. Like I said, I'm doing basically I'm putting a hard shell onto the fiberglass or the rubber mold here. So what I have is just Bondo brand fiberglass resin. I have my resin mixing bowl lined with my tin foil. I've pre-cut all my fiberglass mat this small. I've gone ahead and cut a lot of it because this is going to take a lot of fiberglass. Got a cheap disposable chip brush. Got two tongue scraper popsicle sticks. These will be for thoroughly mixing the fiberglass resin, as you don't want to mix it with the brush, because you will never get a proper mix with the brush. You're always going to have to mix it with something other than what you're applying. That way you can really move that resin around the hardener. Have my hardener, and of course the object to be putting the mother mold on. If you come over here, you'll see that I have my fiberglass mats cut up. These are they're pretty much the same shapes, but they're just a little different in sizes, just sizes I've gotten used to being comfortable with molding and having ready for when I need them. This is also another object to be molded with the bust. This is the neck ring section, which is under silicone rubber right now. And one of the most important things we have tool-wise is a respirator. Can you do this without a respirator? Yeah, you can. This won't help you put the fiberglass on, but it will help you because fiberglass resin is full of carcinogens that are known to cause cancer and a list of respiratory problems. So I would recommend a decent respirator. This is a cheaper one. This is a 3M, but it has good 3M cartridges on it, and you put this on and you can't even smell the resin, so you can safely apply this stuff. Another thing, I have vinyl gloves here. and they're not latex gloves, they're actually vinyl gloves. There you go. So it's latex free. The reason I use vinyl gloves is 1, latex dries out my skin. 2 is latex gloves. Sometimes they have a little too much latex chemical in them, whatever that may be, and it can actually stunt your silicone mold from curing properly. I've had that happen to me, as well as the sulfur clay. So this just avoids that at all costs. And at this stage, while I'm cutting out this fiberglass, it will make little bitty fibers as you're cutting. They get in the air as well. So these protect your hands from itching and getting that fiberglass stuck in them. And also, while I'm cutting out the mat, I wear a standard dust mask, and that'll keep you from breathing in those little particles. So what I'm going to do is I'll give you a rundown of how I'm going to put fiberglass on this mold. And I'll probably do a time lapse because this is going to be a very boring process because this is so big. Alright, I'm probably going to make my ring around the sides here so I get a really good support to bolt these two together. And then once I get my side ring here done, then I'll start from the top and I'll just start layering down until I have the entire mask covered. And that's it. So we'll go ahead and go from there. And this will be the first molding tutorial by Coast to Coast. Alright, thanks guys, and we'll see you on the next one.